guys, Laura here. I'm here to do my election week reading vlog. Guys, I'm nervous. I'll be honest. I'm nervous. 2016 was crazy. I think we can all agree it was insane, and I did not expect the outcome that we got. And I'm very, very stressed out that it is going to go a similar way, I'll be honest. So I've kind of decided to do a mini feel-good-a-thon just because with the pandemic, we are probably going to be waiting a while for the results. It could be a while, so I'm kind of going to give myself a week of kind of reading lighthearted things, just things that put a smile on my face. I've watched some videos this week of just feel-good books that people have posted, so some of them came from that. Some of them are just books I've had on my TBR for a while. The first one that is on everyone's TBR and is actually on my end of the year TBR is House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Kuhn. I've heard incredible things, so that's actually going to be the book that I start tomorrow. Here are just 3 that I just picked up and I'm going to kind of put in my bag this week. I do have off from school on Tuesday, and I have off on Tuesday. I'm still working, and then next Monday, I think, or Tuesday is Veterans Day, and I have off that day as well. So this feel-good-a-thon can probably go for like a week and a half. We'll see. But here are the other books other than that, other than House in the Cerulean Sea that I want to read. Girl in the Witch's Garden by Erin Bowman. This is a Secret Garden retelling, which I heard is adorable. So I'm just going to pick this up. It's really, really not that long. And I've just had really, really good things about it. So, and I've actually read another book by Erin Bowman. Forgot what it was, but I read something else by her that I wound up really, really liking. Also, another fan favorite is Cemetery Boys by Editon Thomas. This is a Bruja trans novel that, again, I've heard incredible things about. Super feel good. And these, again, are kind of sort of creepy, which is perfect for this time of year. And the last one that I'm going to try to read is Recommended for You by Laura Silverman. And this is a YA contemporary novel set in a bookstore with a competition. I'm also going to be listening to Becoming by Michelle Obama, which is my audiobook that I've been struggling to get through. It's not because it's a bad audiobook. It's just because my time has been going to listen to podcasts and news. So again, I've been trying to give myself a break from that. So I'm gonna go start. I will update you guys tomorrow when I come home from work, when I've read a little bit more of House on the Cerulean Sea, because right now I haven't read any of it, and I'll give you guys my update tomorrow. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's Lori here. I just got back from work. It is the eve of election night. So I actually did wind up making quite a bit of progress on the Michelle Obama Becoming autobiography that I'm in the middle of listening to. I have met Barack Obama, which is awesome. They have been married. And now he's starting to get a little bit more involved in politics. His biography is coming out soon, but I was slightly delayed on hers. Really enjoying it. We haven't got to the presidency yet, but that's the part I'm really the most interested in, especially seeing what type of person she is now, prior to her going into the presidency. So really excited to see how that progresses. I think that would be super interesting. And I did start reading House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Kuhn. I'm 12% done. I don't know that, I know stuff from a summary, but basically you follow this guy named Mr. Baker, I think. What is his name? Linus. And he is in charge of being a social worker for magical children. And his job is he gets to go to all the houses, make sure the kids are being cared for, and he kind of writes up reports. He's like a social worker. But he's doing so well at his job, he's given this task to go to this very top secret orphanage where a lot of highly dangerous kids are being held. And his job is to kind of evaluate them and see if it's a good place for them to be and such like that. And he's gone because he's very, very matter of fact, very, very straight to the point. And I heard it's adorable. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's super cute. But yeah, so I'm really excited to keep reading, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I was planning on working out today. I don't know. I will see if I still want to work out. I might give myself a little bit of a break. I just got home. But yeah, so I'm going to go read a little bit more, and I'll update you guys when I feel like I have a little bit more knowledge, because right now he's just kind of just a guy. He's really nothing special. He's just kind of living as a cat, and I'm sure I love books about found family, and that's what I hope this is. So I'm going to go back to reading, and I'll update you guys when I can. Bye. Hi guys, Lori here. I'm back. It's about 7:34. I did wind up getting up to page 88 in The House on the Cerulean Sea. The one thing I really like about this book is that you slowly get information. So you're basically following this guy named Linus, and he is kind of investigating this house for magical children. The magical children, though, are like adorable, and I haven't even met them all yet. But it's just like you're going into this world and you don't really know anything. You know that there's these magical kids, and you know that he has to make sure that they're being protected. And that's all you really know. And I love books about found family. That's like one of my favorite tropes ever. And I think that this is going to be like a really, really sweet novel. But yeah, it's just quite sweet. Again, it's a very, very slow start, and I feel like if you read the first 50 pages, you're gonna be like, this is not gonna interest me. Keep reading, because like it definitely is a really, really sweet read, and I just like the characters. Like, we've met most of the kids now, and I just think it's gonna be an adorable read. It's perfect. It's very, very sweet. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm right at the start of it, but I just want to know like where the story's gonna go, what's gonna happen with the characters. So I'm going to go back to reading, and I'll update you guys when I can. Bye. Sorry, here it's election day. I'm home. I'm in the middle of some of my classes, so I have to teach in a little bit. But I'm actually like giving them a fun video to watch, so hopefully it will like distract them a little bit. But I am still reading House on the Cerulean Sea. I'm not going to work, so I don't think I'm going to get a lot of audiobook listening in. Last night I did get my book box from Owl Crate Jr. I just didn't wind up unboxing it. It's been a little bit of a stressful week, I'll be honest. It's just been a bit of a stressful week. So last night I watched a couple of episodes of High School Musical, the musical on Disney Plus. I watched that. I watched a few other things. I was very invested in the presidential race. No shocker there. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading House on the Cerulean Sea. I'm like 23% done with it. Still really enjoying it. I've just finally got to where all the characters are finally meeting each other. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more background, but it is quite cute. So I'm gonna go back to reading and teaching when I need to, and I'll update you guys when I can. Bye. Here, I just finished work. I'm done with working out. It is election night, guys, so I am literally just going to have some background noise on, and I'm gonna read my House on the Cerulean Sea. I'm really enjoying it. It has some I love books about found family. I also love books about orphans. Like, I think that and supernatural creatures. And I just love the main character so much. I love both of them. I just think it's great, and I think that they are going to break this poor man's heart, and he's just going to fall in love with them. But these characters are just so sweet and so different. You have like such different characters, like different supernatural creatures. You have like the son of Satan. You have you have like a little garden gnome. All these are very, very unique critters that I've never really had. And then you have this guy who's very, very by the book. He likes to like have everything all orderly. And he kind of comes in and making sure all these kids are being taken care of, and their caretaker is very much about their being safe, and they're having a life of some sort. And those two point of views are always so fun because it's like an odd couple dynamic, and I really like that. I think it's probably going to lead to a romance, but I really hope that the lead character kind of gets a family out of this as well, because right now I'm really, really liking it. I've heard it's great, perfect, like heartwarming read. I'm really excited to keep reading, and that's what I'm gonna go do. I'll update you guys when I read a little bit more of it. Bye. Guys, Lori here. I'm back. It's about 6:14. I did wind up getting up to page, let's see if it will tell me, 145 in House on the Cerulean Sea. This book is just so cute. I love the side characters. I love Linus as the main character. He's like not your typical main character, like normal main character, but I just love that he's slowly falling into these characters and starting to feel things for them, and like just the characters are cute. I just think it's like a perfect read. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I have about 28 minutes left in this chapter, and he's starting to get a little bit closer with the Mr. Paramus, who is the leader of this orphanage, and it's just a great setting for a read. It has elements of magic school, it has elements of orphanage. I think it's just a perfect mix for me. It also, at the heart, has a really, really fun self-discovery journey, which I also really like. It has some great quotes. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to reading and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. Hi guys. Oh my goodness, this week is just crazy. Um, this was supposed to be a reading vlog, reading uplifting, happy, cheery books to offset the presidential election. It's been very stressful. Just has been, I'll be honest. But I am really liking House on the Cerulean Sea. I just really need to focus on it and kind of not focus on anything else. Last night watching Returns was too stressful for my heart. Like I was just like I just had two 2016 flashbacks and it was a little bit stressful. So I'm gonna try to read a little bit more watching political stuff as a background because I teach all day today. I had to go back to work. So I was like running around like a crazy person trying to figure out everything out. Grades are due this week, which is another stressful part of it. So just a lot going on this week, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So I am on page 189 in House on the Cerulean Sea. I'm really enjoying it. The characters are all intermingling a little bit more, which is kind of fun and kind of adorable. So I am going to go read for a little bit, and I'll update you guys when I can. I'm going to try not to talk too much about politics, but guys, it's just what's on my head right now. But I'm going to try to fall into this book, kind of relax a little bit, decompress a bit, and I'll update you guys when I can. Bye. Sorry here. It is 3:25. I actually was not feeling my best today. I have vertigo every so often, and I really didn't sleep that well last night, and I kind of kicked my vertigo into high gear. And because I have to go from class to class to class, and like I move a lot, and I just decided to just take the day and relax. I did actually I wound up taking a few naps, but I did wind up getting quite a bit of reading done. I'm got on chapter 15 in House on the Cerulean Sea. I'm on page 285. It's definitely been slow going this week reading. I'll be a little bit honest. It's been super stressful. It's just been stressful. But I have really been liking this book, really, really enjoying it. It's just like the perfect escapist read. And I'm definitely going to try to tackle a little bit more of it today. It's just cute. I like books about found family. I like books about magical children. I like books that have like an orphanage element to it. I think that Linus is such like a cool, interesting main character because he's like an old man. But it's just like I've never read a book from that point of view before, and I think that him and Arthur have such a cute relationship or potential relationship, but his relationship with the kids are just adorable. And I think it has like a lot of like hidden messages in it that are really hitting home right now. Like they're talking about like being different than your neighbors and how being different doesn't mean you're evil, and these kids are like have magical powers, but just because you look different or you appear different doesn't mean you're evil. And I think that that's just a really important lesson for nowadays. Like I just do. I'm really, really liking it. I'm quite fond of these characters. So I'm going to go back to reading and hopefully it will make me feel a little bit better. I am feeling much better. I'll definitely go back to work tomorrow, but sometimes you just need to take a break. That is the biggest thing I've learned during this pandemic. Take your time, slow down, take a break if you need it. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to reading and I'll update you guys when I read a little bit more. Here, I'm at chapter 17 in House on the Cerulean Sea. I'm on page 327. It definitely has gotten a little bit more like real. Like there's a lot of elements being focused on. When I watched a bunch of TV shows when I was younger that have magical creatures almost as like refugees or people different than you, and it's really playing into that like mythos or like that concept. I'm really liking that. I love how this book is about found family. That's like one of my favorite tropes of like all time. It's so fun. I love the main character. Again, I keep saying this. He's like so unique to kind of read from his point of view. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading and I'll update you guys when I can. Bye guys. It's Laura here. I just got home from work. I did this morning wind up finishing House on the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Kuhn. That book was bar none adorable. I cried on the train ride going to work at the tail end. Maybe it's because it just was like a super emotional week. And it was just adorable. I love books about found family. I love books that have other elements kind of hidden in them, and I thought there was a lot in this book that was hidden or just like kind of discussed. I just love the main character. I love the kids. It was such a perfect read. It's definitely going to make my top reads of the year because it was so spectacular. But because this week was a little bit chaotic, honestly, it just was with everything going on this week. A lot of stuff, by the way. I'm going to kind of take the evening and kind of organize my Google Classroom for the next couple of weeks. I started reading a book, but I think I might read something else for the weekend, and we'll kind of come in and I'll check in with you guys. I definitely want to take a break this week, kind of read a bunch, kind of watch some YouTube videos, and do all that stuff. I just kind of need a little bit of a mental break. So yeah, I'm going to go do that, try to get all my work done, like my work, and then I'll kind of see what time it is, because I want to actually have a weekend, but I also have a lot of stuff I have to do, so I'm going to go work on my, like, work, and then I'll check in with you guys. Bye. Hey, Slurry here, I'm back. I didn't wind up getting all my work done, but I don't have that much left. The stuff with working in school is, like, you have to schedule all your posts on Google Classroom, because I have a split schedule, so I, like, teach some classes in person and teach some classes online, and it's just a lot to organize. So I did start Girl in the Witch's Garden by Erin Bowman, but I think what I'm gonna do is just pick up Hope Never Dies. The Obama Biden mystery. I have been craving this book for so long, and I just think it's gonna be a really, really fun read. It was from Quirk Books, and there's actually 2 of them. I got this for free at one of the conventions I went to so many years ago, and I love Quirk Books, so this is what I think I'm gonna read. And if the other book I'll probably tackle this weekend is one of the other ones, and I'll probably, like, make a decision at some point this weekend. But I am just really gonna relax this weekend. It's been a little bit of a stressful week. The election is still ongoing. Hopefully we get some news by the end of the week. That would be awesome. But I will talk to you guys when I make a little bit of progress on Hope Never Dies. Bye. Sorry, here I'm back. It is Saturday, November 7th. We still are unsure who won the presidential race, and I am still very invested in finding out the outcome. So, I am in the process of trying to finish all my work for the day so I can actually relax for the weekend, which has been a bit of a bizarre week. So I wound up picking up Hope Never Dies by Andrew Schaefer. This is the Biden-Obama mystery series that I really wanted to pick up, and I figured this is the perfect weekend. So I'm going to try to read a majority of this today, and then the book I started on the train was Girl and the Witch's Garden by Erin Bowman. So these are going to kind of be my weekend reads, and then next week I'll probably start tackling some high fantasy. But sorry if you hear CNN in the background, that's kind of what I'm watching. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually go head to yoga, go do that. I'm gonna go finish some of my smaller errands, and I'm just going to kind of read and watch TV this weekend. I might alternate between some rewatches that I've been dying to do and just watching some YouTube videos, and I'll talk to you guys when I come back from yoga. Lori here. I am so excited to dive into this book. Biden won. And this is the perfect read for today. I'm so excited to dive into it. I started it last night. Yeah, I really can't wait to dive into this book. It's all Hope Never Dies. It's a Quirk mystery book from Quirk, and it's like a mystery written by Andrew Schaefer, and it has been on my TBR for so long, and I'm just so excited to pick it up today. And I'm gonna go read. I'll update you guys when I read about 50 pages, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. Hey, Slurry here, just checking back in. I did wind up reading to about page 52 in Hope Never Dies by Andrew Schaefer. It is just, I love Quirk books so much. They publish the Geekorella series by Ashley Poston. They published quite a few other ones. This was published, let me see, when was it? I got this early, but this was published in 2008. And it basically is a buddy cop novel following Joe and Biden in like the year after they were left the White House, and a man from Joe's past, Biden's past, winds up being killed, and he kind of has to go on an investigation to kind of figure out what happened, because there was something that connected him to that man found on him when his body was found. It's just adorable. It's just very, very fun. I'm going to keep reading and see how much progress I can get, and I'll probably finally watch some of my YouTube videos that I've been putting off. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying it. It's definitely fun to read about them in kind of a buddy cop situation. And the Obama and Biden memes always like made my day. That was right when Twitter was getting to its good point, like with the memes, and I just love their memes so much. So the story is very, very fun. I'm going to go back to reading, and I'll update you guys when I can. Hi guys, Laurie here, just checking back in. It is 5:20. I did wind up getting up to page like 86 in Hope Never Dies. I'm really enjoying it. It's just a fun mystery read, and it's just kind of like fulfilling my fantasies of them being a buddy cop team. It's great. I think it also like takes a little bit of like leeway, of course, but I always like quirk books. I think that they're very, very fun, very, very fun premises, and this one is no exception. So I'm gonna keep reading. I also finally finished watching the documentary on the in-bed reporters that were following the primary campaign. Super interesting. That's on HBO Max, and I'm probably gonna watch another documentary just as I keep reading, like kind of in the background. So I'm gonna go back to doing that, and I'll update you guys when I read a little bit more of Hope Never Dies. Sorry, I'm stretched a little bit farther back because I'm trying to craft for a little bit. I just got home. It's about 12:28. I'm about to go watch a holiday movie, which I'm really excited about. I think it's gonna be Christmas or Halloween. But I do want to say that I did wind up reading To Page 190 Hope Never Dies by Andrew Schaefer. This is one of the Obama Biden mysteries I got from Quirk a couple of years ago. I really like it. I think it's just like a fun read that follows them trying to solve a mystery together. This is set in like 2016 after Obama has left office, after Biden has left office. There's actually a sequel to it. I just really, really like it. I think it's just like a fast-paced romp, and it's just funny, and you kind of learn about behind the scenes about their relationship. No idea if it's actually accurate, but it's just a fun read. So I'm going to go craft for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to tackle the rest of this today. So I'm going to go craft. I'm working on one of my Christmas calendars, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. Right here, I'm back. It's about 2:13. I did wind up finishing watching both Prep and Landings, which I've always wanted to watch. It was finally on Disney Plus, so I got to watch that. They're very, very cute, like short movies, mini movies about little elves on Christmas, which super fun. I also got to watch Once Upon a Snowman, which was like 10 minutes long. It was like a little Christmassy short featuring Olaf from Frozen 2. I didn't get that much more reading done, but I think I'm going to read a little bit more, and then I'm going to head out on a bike ride because it's a gorgeous day out, and we're going to have so few nice days left, so I want to like go. And I also want to listen to a little bit more of Becoming by Michelle Obama, which has been my nonfiction read that I've been trying to tackle. So I'm going to go back to read a little bit more, go for my bike ride, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Bye. I'm back. I did actually wind up reading a little bit more of Hope Never Dies. I got up to page 250. Definitely took an unexpected twist. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely not necessarily what I thought it would be, but I'm liking it. It basically follows Barack and Biden as they try to solve a crime. It's more connected to Biden than Barack is, but it's really, really fun. I like how it kind of dives into like the aftermath of like what may have happened in the lead up to 2020. It's very, very fun. And I also am reading Becoming by Michelle Obama, which is right at the tip of when he announced his candidacy, which is the part I've been waiting for. So I'm going to hopefully listen more of that tomorrow, but I'm going to go try to tackle a little bit more of this. I have about 80 pages left, so I'm going to go tackle the rest of this, and then I'll update you guys. Bye. Hey guys, Laura here. I'm back. It's about 5:37. I do wind up getting up to page like 265 and Hope Never Dies. Still really enjoying it. I'm quite at the tail end of it, which means I'll probably tackle the rest of it tonight. I'm also watching some true crime videos. Hopefully I will get to watch my booktube videos tonight. I do definitely want to watch The Mandalorian before I go to work because kids are spoiler machines. They are so incredibly dangerous to be around when I don't see things in an orderly fashion. So I want to watch that at some point tonight. But I'm going to go read Hope Never Dies, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm probably done with it. I might update you guys again. We'll see. Bye, guys. Lori here. I'm just here to wrap up this reading vlog. I will admit, this reading vlog did not go the way that I thought it was going to go. I had high hopes this week that I could read a bunch of books and kind of escape from reality. That really did not happen. I was so focused on the election and the continuing drama coming from the election and who has won and who has not won. But I did wind up reading two solid reads. I read House on the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Kuhn, which I adored. I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was a great read. Really had some of my favorite tropes: found family, elements of orphan, magical powers. It had a really unique main character. Also, just today and yesterday, I did make some substantial progress on Becoming by Michelle Obama, which is what I'm going to try to focus the rest of the year on. I'm going to try to read some of my autobiographies that have been falling down by the wayside. But I have been so distracted this week with everything happening. I just finished Hope Never Dies by Andrew Schaefer, which is the first book in the Obama-Biden mystery series. I thought it was fun. I would wind up giving it like 4 stars. I definitely want to read the second one. I think it was definitely not the relationship dynamics I was expecting, but I still wound up really enjoying it. But yeah, so this was like my feel good-a-thon. I think my feel good-a-thon kind of fell at the wayside because I really just watched the news all week and I had like a weird day off and then I didn't feel good one day. So I'm hopeful that this week I'll be able to dive in and read some things. And I'll kind of talk through that in my next reading vlog. But I hope you guys stayed safe during election week, and I'll talk to you guys for my next reading vlog. Bye.